some more content. Yo, I miss you guys so very much. It's been way too long. So much has happened. Whole lot of bullshit. Whole lot of this, that, and the thing. Right into it. Mental check. Um, man, mentally, let's say for the past couple weeks now. It's been really ups and downs. It's been really trying times for real, honestly. Let me turn off my headphones real quick. But it's been really trying times mentally. Um, but since I've transitioning period, you know what I mean? I've been transformed, so to speak. I've been liberated of certain certain old behaviors, so to speak. I did a I did a reading not too long ago, and it told me some very positive things. Told me some very positive things about myself, my inner workings, the work I've been doing, all that shadow work I've been doing, all that internal reflection and stuff like that I've been doing. It's been paying dividends, and I feel pretty good. We've been through so much, and now I finally have some stability. I can finally grow, and that's what the reading pretty much said. You finally have that foundation to actually grow, and I'm feeling it. I really am. I'm feeling clear. I'm feeling clear headed. I'm feeling much more zenful. I feel like I can get back into my practice more. I really feel like I can expand. You know what I mean? It's almost like being on survival mode for so long that it makes you realize, and like once you get out of survival mode, it realize how much, one, how much you got to unpack, but two, how much of yourself has been locked and key. You know what I mean? Because like literally, when your brain is in survival mode, there's certain parts of your thinking patterns and your personality and your behaviors and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Get locked away and keyed because your mind wants to keep it safe, so to speak. And just man, it feels good. It finally feels good. I finally feel like I'm me and not this version of me, if that makes sense. I'm not the daredevil. I'm not the daredevil version of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, Bruce Banner all the time. I'm mostly just Bruce. You know what I mean? Bruce Banner, Incredible Hulk. I mean Incredible Hulk. I'm not Incredible Hulk and not on the streets. I'm just, what I'm saying, I'm Bruce right now, and it feels so good. It feels so good. I truly feel. What up, chat? I truly feel, man, I feel just getting back to me, and I feel like I have this pathway to being able to get to my full potential now. Like that's one thing I realized. Hey, what up, chap? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I truly feel like now, you know what I mean. Since I have stability now, like I can go to my high potential, man. Like, we've been through it all. Like we had $200 and had them make that bitch stretch for 2 months. You feel me? And we did it. And we did. You know what I'm saying? We did it. And just imagine. So I always imagine when I finally get four walls and roof, and I have space to cultivate the ideas and the dreams I have. The ideas, the dreams. You know what I'm saying. Y'all know the vision. Y'all know the vision. And I mean, I don't know. This spot might be this spot might be the spot. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let me do this real quick. Boop and boop. What up, chap? uh, but yeah, mentally, I'm feeling, I'm achieving, I'm slowly, gradually, all those locked doors to my personality and my behaviors and my mind are slowly, like, getting unlocked, so to speak. And the crazy part about it is, even though they're locked down, they compound. So you feel me? I might go in with 5% of charm, and come out with like 55%. You know what I mean? Because that shit just compounds. You know what I mean? So that's a beautiful thing. Emotional check. Emotionally, man. Emotionally, really, I will say, um, hmm. Emotionally, I would say I'm processing. I'm processing a lot. Like about 2 weeks ago, I was feeling like I was missing the mark, and I don't know if I was missing the mark on, my recovery, or my work, or I was missing the mark on something. You know what I mean? Like I'm hitting the target, but I'm not bullseyeing it. I want to bullseye it, and I'm not bullseyeing it. And you know what I mean? I want that. You know what I mean? Like I can't remember. It's like I got the accuracy right, but it's the precision that I'm missing on. And I just feel like, you know, processing that, and as well as just like unpacking a lot of the deep rooted issues. Like, I'm learning about like abandonment issues. I talked to my homegirl like going on 2 weeks ago. She's a psychiatrist. She majored in psychology, and she's a um, what you call it, a marriage counselor. And we chopped it up. You know what I'm saying? And we chopped it up pretty heavy. And she said some really profound things. One thing that she said was I can't even remember now. I have to check the notes. But she said something along the lines of like, you know, realizing that you've been in survival mode, and then now you're finally having to, basically the cliche, you finally have the time to settle in. Now you can get down to that root work, and that root work is going to look ugly. It's going to feel ugly. It's not going to be pretty. But the beautiful thing about it is that you're willing and wanting to do it, for one, but also two, when you finally dig out those roots and figure out how to unpack it, you can go on from here, and now it won't phase you as much. You know what I mean? And like, she knows I want to be like a sexologist and stuff like that. So we got to talking about like couples and relationships and stuff like that. And she was like, yeah, like being on survival mode fucks with your relationship skills and all that, this, that, and the third. And like, wanting to have a partner and being a partner, is your primal instinct. But like, when you're on survival mode, and as long as I have been, it's gonna fuck that all the way up. So like, don't feel bad about it, don't feel ashamed about it at all. But you know what I'm saying? Now I know about it. And so just processing all those emotions was really good, was really helpful. I told her about, having to fight my moms, and having to not physically fight, but verbally fight moms, and watching my sis and dad get emotionally and verbally abused and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was like, yeah, you, you got a lot on your shoulders, and you need a lot of help. And I brought up to her about the whole like missing the mark thing, and she was like, maybe it's because you think this journey that you're on is a destination. There's like, once I get the help I really need, that's the end of it. But in reality, you trying to find the help is the destination, is the whole journey, is the whole point. You know what I mean? Like, from earth to heaven and hell and back again. Like, just because even if you find the result to get the help that you need, you're still on the path, you're still on that journey. And on a spiritual aspect, she was like, that's what the universe wants you to see, and wants you to understand, that even though you do find the answers. Because I was really upset, because I told her, and I've been kind of expressing this here. Well, not for real, I ain't gonna hold y'all are really the only people I've been expressing this to. But like, I've been on this mental health journey, and now I'm on this recovery journey. And I'm not finding those answers. I'm not finding those results, those situations. Like it really hurts going to the people that have expertise in the matters that you are concerned with, and they look at you dumbfounded. They look at you mad dumb, like you're some like you're some science experiment or something gone awry. Like I don't make no sense. I don't make no type of sense. And I've been on it since I was 24 years old. I'm 33 now. Speaking of numbers, by the end of this week, I will be 110 days sober. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. But yeah, I pinpointed that, and just getting through those motions. I tend to get a rush of rage from time to time, and I mean, and that's just because being on this path for so long, trying to get those answers, seeking the help. You know what I mean? I'm not a person that doesn't want the help. I'm wanting the help. I'm looking for the help. I'm looking for those answers. I'm looking to better understand my mind, my body, my spirit. You know how we do. And just getting, either cold shouldered or brushed off, or just getting thrown in the slaughterhouse. You know what I mean? Like that's is I don't know. But emotionally, right now I'm doing good. I gotta watch what I say. I ain't gonna stay on here too long because my battery's extra low. But what was I about to say? What was we going to say? Oh. So speaking of slaughterhouses and businesses, got one homie. He's trying to open a dispensary, so I'm hoping that goes actually well. Don't want to say too much about it because my luck. I speak on it, I broadcast it or something like that, and next thing you know, it follows all the shambles. But spot on. He wants me on for his business consultant. I told him what I can do, what he'll expect. He was all for it. I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. I met him like 2-3 weeks ago, and we just been keeping in touch. So pray for me, y'all. Pray for me, because if that goes through, that's more experience I've been looking for. All around, business wise, entrepreneur wise, and then I had to pitch him. I had to pitch him my drink idea. I had to pitch him the Koju drink. You feel me? He loved that too. So hopefully, all goes through, all goes well. And you never know. This time next year, shoot, I can be running this dispensary and having samples of my drink there. You feel me? It's the vision. You gotta envision it. It's the vision. You feel me? Then on top of that, I got another homie who wants to open up, who wants to make his own cartridges by hand from scratch. He wants to make his own cartridges. Now he's young. The guy I'm talking to about the dispensary, he's a little younger than me, but the guy that wants to do his own cartridges, he's in his like late 20s, and so he's quite young. He keeps steadily trying to convince me not to go in the alcohol business, not to make infused drinks or whatever have you at night. He keeps throwing these little subliminals. Come to the green side. Come to the green side. I'm like, bro, I can do both, or you can just do that, and I can do this, and we'll, what I mean, years down the road we'll come together type shit. You know what I mean? You never know. We might be at the same convention center or something like that. That's how the rich people do it. Why can't we do it? That's how the rich people do it. So, those are 2+ things that's really kick ass and really dope right now. I'm so sorry. How you doing? You doing good? You doing okay? You staying blessed and highly favored? You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to you for waking up. Shout out to you for staying positive. Shout out to you for being the bigger person. Shout out to you for fighting them demons. Shout out to you for staying sober. Or shout out for you not staying sober. You know what I mean? Shout out to the sick and shut in. Nam your whole ring go all the way around, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all doing good. Hope y'all staying blessed. Hope y'all family and friends staying blessed. Shout out to everyone in the Marines and the armies and going to war. That stuff is so crazy. Speaking of army and politics, is Bill Clinton okay? Like I seen his interview. I seen like snippets of it. I actually looked it up on YouTube and TikTok. I seen it and I'm just like, bro, is Bill okay? Like this can't be real. Like the hottest line, the hottest take I done seen, and they so dirty. Whoever edited this clip, the interviewee or the interviewer or whatever have you, the questioner asked Bill or said, "Hey, Bill, we have testimony stating that you like him young," and uh, Bill was like, "Well, I like many underage girls," and she cuts him off and says, "No, no, no, no. We said you like him young." And he goes and says, "Well, young, underage, it doesn't matter because, none of this is true." What? What have I been telling y'all? They do this in plain freaking sight. Now they're doing it in plain sight. And then Hillary, her interview, she barring them all up left and right. But Bill slipping little subliminals here and there and this and that. Like, bro, like, is he a red herring or is he the guy that's like, I feel guilty for doing this even though I did it type situation? That's where I'm at with Bill. Like this whole, like the whole scenario with the e-files all going on right now. Like I've heard so much. I've heard that there was like submarine access. There's a bunch of emails. There's a whole like search engine that I don't know if the government made or someone just made up. But there's a whole search engine. You just search in certain words and like, of course, Pizzagate is in there. And speaking of Pizzagate, Hillary got asked about Pizzagate and she shut that right up. Bill's like, I don't know, go ask my wife. Bruh, are they okay? Like, I don't really care. I ain't gonna hold you. I really don't care. But is Bill okay, bruh? Like, if you're doing that grimy, slimy stuff, you should check your ass, right? But no, he's not. No, he's just like, yeah, I'm into that. You know what I mean? He lightweight come off like he got the attitude of I'm so rich and I got so much money and I'm so deep in it. It really don't matter what I say. You know what I mean? You can't do nothing to me. I'm white. I'm in politics and I got the oldest money around. Like, what is you really gonna do to me? What is the public gonna do to me? What is anybody gonna do to me? You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm part of the families that have some of the oldest money around. You know what I mean? Type B. Okay. I got 10 minutes. Or not 10 minutes. I got 10%. Chapter 13 just moved back to Louisville. Let's go! Oh, I'm sorry. Shout out to Chapter 13, yo. Paige. Oh my God. That just rocked my world. I'm about to hit her up. Holy shit. If y'all don't remember, or some of y'all don't, a lot of y'all don't know, way back in the beginning of my channel, I was trying to kickstart my ghost hunting, paranormal investigations, right, with FAFO, right? Fuck around and find out. And so I had my partner in crime, Paige, aka Chapter 13, my weeping angel, I like to call her. But her name is 13 because that is the name of her podcast that she's been trying to start up and that she's been trying to coerce me into. She doesn't really have to coerce me or persuade me into it. I just told her, you start it, I will follow right behind you. I will 100% fully like go for it. So I don't know, but I haven't talked to her in like months. She moved. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I haven't talked to her in a hot minute. So, but she moved. She's then moved back apparently. Oh my God. 13, don't kill me for saying this out for saying this on the live. Please don't. Um, but yeah, holy crap, awesome sauce. But no, yeah, she helped me out so much from like rides to getting pulling up information to looking to other locations to setting up different locations and just planning and ideas and schemes and stuff like that. So like beautiful person, beautiful soul. I love 13. Love you. Big hugs, big hugs. Man, where was I? Yeah, Clinton though. Um, yeah, I don't know if they okay, but the search engine though, yeah. So like you look up, like I seen one thread that was talking about beef jerky. And I won't get too deep into the rabbit hole, but Mr. J. Easting had a chef, and that chef had a restaurant called the Cannibal, and his famous burger was the Cannibal Burger. Follow me here. So there's a thread of emails with just the title beef jerky, and they're not talking about beef jerky. They're not talking about beef jerky. The way they're talking about beef jerky is if it's a substance that you would not eat. And I don't know if I can really fully say it out loud, but you catch my drift here. Like one email said, I gave you 10 ounces or 8 ounces of beef jerky last week and you already went through it. I'm going to get 10 more ounces of beef jerky. There was another one that was between Senator, I think, and Mr. Jeffries. Mr. Jeffries asked the senator, the senator asked Mr. Jeffries, hey, can we analyze that beef jerky when I get there? And who says that? Who analyzes beef jerky? No, correct me if I'm wrong. The senator in question and Mr. Jeffries is not known for making beef jerky. I ain't never heard their hands being dabbled in beef jerky. I checked, I made sure. So what is they talking about? And then then in the thread there's a picture from the FBI. And the picture is of what looks like beef jerky. But hear me out. Why would the FBI make it like profound to take a picture of just beef jerky? Like it's just like a piece that long. It's a piece that long. It's in a bag. Why? Like, come on now. FBI don't make no moves. It's not calculated, methodical, strategic. They don't do stuff on a willy-nilly. They make sure, they double down and make sure it is what it is. I don't know. That whole thing is crazy. It's just we at war again. This time, I think at this time we're just gonna occupy Iran, and it's just gonna be U.S. East at this point. I think the Utopia. What's that one book? The Oswald book, 1948 and 1946. It's happening this year. It's happening this year. I give it 7 years, and we're going to slowly but surely, in open public, because behind closed doors, and if you're not in that sector or field or you don't work in that sector, but it's going to be open public that corporation, like actual, like McDonald's owns a county of a town. I see it now. A bank like BlackRock owns the city of Colorado. Like I see it, and it's going to start like that. It's going to start by counties or parishes, and then it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm telling you right now, they're fast tracking that utopia that we've all seen on TV and media and stuff like that. They're fast tracking that shit. They're fast tracking that. And just in tangent real quick, I was on TikTok one time and someone told me that like the reason why we're in such chaos and destruction or whatever have you is because the founding fathers made a deal with the devil when making this country. And that's why, you had the slavery, you had the smallpox, you had the genocides and all that stuff, and then you always have the Middle East always in chaos and destruction, and everyone's always bombing and killing and stuff like that. It's because the founding fathers made a deal with the devil. And now here in 2024, here in 2024, the contract is about to be up. So now they're rushing to basically revert back to the time period of the founding fathers in order to, achieve, continue the contract, right? And so it got me like when I heard that, I was like, you know what? That's not far fetched. That's really not far fetched. And it makes a lot of sense because through slavery, because like even just look at slavery, in this country alone, or even look at the genocide of the Native American people. Like, bro, it makes a lot of sense because all the killings and all the wars, and then all the horrendous acts of like selling body parts, the picnics, the rituals of hanging men, women, and babies. That's some demonic ish. That's some really, like, you got to think about it. Like that's some unhuman type behavior. That is someone on some demonic ish. So I don't know. I'm done with the tangent. But I'm done for politics for right now. But no, keep me updated, yo. Like, share, subscribe, follow, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and of course YouTube. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe because you are changing a life here at Always World. Now let's get to the gaming. Sony, what is you doing? You dismantled Bluepoint. I don't even know what they are exactly, but they're the GOAT. They remade Demon Souls. Got greenlit from Soft, and made an immaculate remake. And you dismantled them. And speaking of which, breaking news, if you didn't know, there was going to be a remake to Bloodborne. And so I'm thinking, did Sony get rid of Bluepoint because they didn't lock in that deal from software? Because, the original creator of Demon Souls, of Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all the FromSoft, games, he was like, nah, I'm good. We're just gonna let Bloodborne be an exclusive for PlayStation 4, and that's only it. Which got me thinking, like, what's the motive behind that? Like, you want to make it just for PlayStation 4, that stays on the PlayStation 4. I mean, I'm just curious. I would love to pick his brain of why making that decision, not like why not continue on the legacy of Bloodborne, or maybe he doesn't look at it like a legacy. Maybe he just looks at it like a project set in stone just for the PlayStation 4, and that'd be that. I don't, I don't know. I would love to hear. But Sony, brother, you taking L's, and then turn around, you're cutting the PC gamers. Like, make it make sense. And people online are saying, the console wars are back. No, Sony is setting themselves. Well, probably Sony, the console wars are back, but it's not really a console war. It's a mirage of a console war. It's an illusion of a console war because Sony is setting themselves up for the monopoly. They're setting themselves up for the monopoly. I'm calling it right here, right now. March, 4th, 2026. I'm calling it right now. They are setting themselves up for the monopoly. I don't care what Xbox says. Xbox is getting cooked left and right and center. I don't care what no one says, they're slowly but surely either dissolving Xbox completely. Microsoft is dissolving Xbox completely, or they're minimizing it so much to a point where Sony can essentially position themselves into a monopoly. And if anybody else wants to a point, pretty much to a point where they're set in stone with that monopoly, that I don't know if anybody else with a console tries to come in, they won't be able to do it. So it's kind of like Xbox is giving them the green light to monopolize. And then Nintendo got the lock in on their market. They're good. They're straight. You know what I mean? They're not going to budge. They're not going to move. They're locked in. But they too are slowly expanding their territory to a point where there's not going to be any creative flow for someone to come up with a console or a handheld. And then even Steam, what is it, the Steam Deck or whatever have you, not the Steam Deck, but the Steam system console or whatever, like that's going to be either so high and expensive, or it's going to basically non-exist or never really come out, because the market, the way I see it, the longer Sony has time to position themselves into a monopoly, the less likely it will be for any other console to come in. Like another console to come in, it would damn near take a miracle for another console to come into the market. That's my opinion. And Sony's been taking L's, hardcore L's. Like like a good portion of your audience or your clientele, your customers, is still on PlayStation 4. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You want to get more people on your console, on your platform. I don't think you do it by Xing out PC gamers. I don't think you do it by, skyrocketing prices. I just don't. I don't know. But I mean, I don't have the insight. Hint, hint, wink, wink. I don't have the intel. Hint, hint, wink, wink. No. But yeah, it's just sad. It's just really sad. But it's a good time for gamers, though. You know what I'm saying? Platformer gamers is eating well. There's that God of War TV series has come out that, frankly, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm probably not even gonna watch. I'm not even gonna hold you. And here's why I'm not gonna watch it. If the creators of the show are not either gamers or have played the game or even just watched gameplay, I'm not gonna support it. I'm sorry, I'm not. We've seen too many AAA, quadruple A films, media, whatever it has, TV shows, wherever have you, be created by outsiders. I'm sorry, but if I want a game turned into a movie, I want it to be made by people who work in the film industry and play that game. That's just my opinion. I don't want some outsider who has some idea or who has some concept of the game and the game's meaning. No. You got to have that gamer experience. That's what I love about being a gamer, is that the experience of gaming is one of one. That's why the game industry is like a multi-million-dollar industry right now. You know what I mean? Esports was the fastest growing sport in its time, in its heyday. And still, in my opinion, still is. It's still growing. I don't care what nobody say. Like, there's no other experience like a game. Like, if you're not a gamer, you can't explain to a non-gamer the feeling of being Kratos, smashing and deleting Zeus. Like, you just can't. You have to feel that. You have to feel the vibration through your controller. You can't replicate that. You can't.
That feeling, that emotion, that finally getting to Zeus, getting your hands on Zeus and destroying him, you can't. Nah, no show ain't gonna do that. No show ain't gonna do that. I'm sorry, but no. That's what make. And shout out to my Markiplier. I heard this movie did Spam Busters. I wish I had the opportunity to go see it. That that right there is what I'm talking about. It was made by someone who plays games. It was sorted out by someone who played games, and it was done by someone who had the chutzpah, the charisma, the ambition, and the vision to do it and do it well. I think the only harp about that film is like the editing. Is the only thing I've heard. The editing and like slow pacing, the pacing. But from what I understand, from what I recollect, he did Mark damn near did all that by himself. I mean, of course he had a team, but like he every ounce of that came from the gamer, from the creator of the game, and Mark himself. They were like the head big heads in charge. You know what I mean? So like gamers make gaming video games. You know what I mean? Like it just makes sense to me. It just makes full sense to me. And it doesn't make sense to me from someone. Well, honestly, it does make sense because it's about money and it's about this, that, and the third. But I really hope that the movies that the game turned movie whole genre gets revamped. I really do because this could set a precedent of greatness. We could actually see really good games turned really good movies and then be turned into a movie series or a TV series. I'm personally excited for it. I hope it does happen. But what I don't want to see is people who don't play the games know how to play a game making movies about games. That's over and done with. Because we know it's a cash grab. We know it's a money hungry cash grab. Like let it go. Let it go. No. Don't touch it. Go back to superhero movies. You know what I mean? Go back to superhero movies. God dang it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking my head off. I think my neighbor, or not my neighbors, my roommates are probably annoyed, pissed off at me. Probably looking at me crazy as usual. Oh, you kid? Okay.
Nah, I'm getting entertainment.
Oh, good. Good. Can I smack your vape one time? Because that would be great, bro. That'd be great. More, and then you're intertwining two medias that have been trying to emerge. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think there's a huge percentage of gamers asking for movies, but we wouldn't mind seeing a good Doom movie. You know what I mean? Like the whole origin. Oh my god, an origin story, the latest Doom game is a prequel to all Doom games. It is the like origin story of the Doomslayer. Imagine a movie starting with the origin of Doomslayers, ending with the like original Doom guy. That would be heat. That would be heat. Oh god. I hope everyone heard this. What up, chat? That would be some heat. or like like a Silent Hill, like a good actual Silent Hill movie, that would be heat. Because we didn't see the Resident Evil movies, and the Resident Evil for its time was good, but the game, like here's my thing. If the game is a GOAT, the movie's gotta be a GOAT. I said it. It's gotta be one of those classics. Like if Pulp Fiction was a game, Pulp Fiction is a movie, and you made it into a game. That game gotta be GOATed. Period. Like if GTA was a movie, right? It's damn near already a movie on console, right? But it was an IRL movie, which there was rumors they were talking about making a movie or a TV series about it, which both, it has to be goated. It's got to be like on some Power type ish. You know what I mean? On some Snowfall type ish. It's got to be goated. It can't fall. Like the legacy's got to match. Because no matter what, the public is going to look at the game and be like, the game's goated, but the movie's it's got to be the game's goated and the movie's is goated too. And the executives is wanting that. But the executives got to move out the way, dog. They got to move out the way. They got to they got to stop picking out Hollywood people and start picking people who essentially are in the gaming industry. And I mean, damn near is 1 and 1. Maybe one of 3, because with gaming, it's a bunch of those little dots or whatever have you. But that's in movies too. That's in CGI. You know what I mean? Like when CGI pops up, you gotta do it too. So it's like damn near 1 of 1, in my opinion. Come on now, bro. You're not getting the right people. You're just not getting the right people. And then when the games turn movies, genre goes booming. Next is going to be the comic books. It's got to be the comic books. I know I might be stretching, but hear me out. Absolute Batman. A movie would be so relatable. So relatable, especially to the working middle white men class. So fucking relatable. So fucking relatable. I mean, don't get me wrong. Batman, the original Batman is very relatable to that demographic, but the absolute Batman, 10 times more relatable. And then Wonder Woman, tweak a little bit here and there. Maybe not lose her. Well, I don't want to give out too much, but you know what I mean? Maybe not lose certain things. Maybe add 1 or 2 things, very small, petite things about her. Every average day working woman, whether you're Asian, black, white, Hispanic, Latino, you got them locked in. You got them locked in on that Wonder Woman. And that Wonder Woman in the absolute universe, she can pass for Hispanic or Latino. She can pass for Greek. She can pass for Mediterranean. You know what I mean? She can pass for those 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, those 3 alone. So I don't know. I'll be talking shit. I'll be talking too much shit. Oh man, that just it upsetted me, but not upsetting me. I haven't seen Fallout yet. I haven't seen Fallout yet. I'm debating on if we want to see Fallout yet, but yeah, God of War. I'm probably not going to pass on it. It's just another cash grab. It's just another cash grab, in my opinion. And then don't get it twisted. The dude who voiced the God of War with his son, the dude who voiced Kratos, then I ain't mad at him. I ain't knocking him, but they did my boy wrong from the first God of War. I'm sorry. He killed it. He killed it. I'm sorry. If I put it like this, if there's an animated version, he has to do the voice. He has to do the voice. I ain't gonna hold you. He has to do the voice. If the other dude does it, I'm gonna be like, But I mean, that's my bias. This is where I stand with it. If bro who first did the God of War voice. If there's an animated version of God of War and he is not the voice, bro, I don't want it. For real, I don't want it. I've been rocking with dudes since what's the one show with Queen Latifah? Not in Living Color, Living Times, Living Room, something like that. But I've been rocking with him since then, and I didn't even know until I got to what God of War 3. It was him. So. Psh. You feel me? Like, man. All right, I got 6%. I got a holler at 13. Yo, it's been great. I might hop back on here in the morning or something like that, or late at night or something. I don't really know yet. I might have some thoughts running through my mind. I want to cross to you guys. But yeah, kiss your loved ones. Kiss and hug your loved ones. Tell them you love them. Tell your brother you love them. Tell your mom, your pops, your sister, your cousin. Tell your friends you love them. Because these are troubling times. These are very hard times, yo. Stay positive. Be you. And remember, somebody, somewhere, someone loves you. I'm out.